Welcome back. With us is Alicia Nielsen, returning
Hi, yes.
after. So last time you came, you did my makeup. Then we did a photo shoot.
Yes.
Then you did great photos. I mean, people say don't look like me, so that's a compliment to you. And somehow
It's a different aspect of you. That's what it is.
There we go. And that was really good. And I was super impressed. You know, I took it with no expectations.
Yeah.
Not to sound bad, but Fresno. I'm from LA, so it's just like I'm like, oh, Fresno photographers. And then so I just had you taken because you're my friend, and oh my gosh, they were the best pictures I've ever had.
Thank
Even
you.
better than my LA photographer. So go, Alicia.
Thank you.
So oh my gosh, and you just kind of started doing photography because you've been doing hair and makeup forever.
Yeah, for a really long time, basically since high school. Yeah, but yeah, the photography's only been about, I don't know, like 6 years or something like that. Oh, there you are.
So what makes you so great is that the lighting, the fact you do the hair and the makeup. And do you do that for everyone, or was that just me, the hair and makeup?
I do hair and makeup for most of my clients, yeah. Just because it's easy and they're there. And it's really a good time to get to know them. Like when I'm doing their hair and makeup, it's a chance for us to sort of like talk and talk about
that's the most
family,
intimate time.
It is, right? You really kind of get to know a person. And so I think they end up feeling more comfortable with me as a result.
You did such a good job, Alicia. I love it. Oh
Now,
my
have
gosh,
you seen
I love
these?
that. I haven't seen that photo. I'm digging it. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Isn't it so pretty? You look
Yes.
so pretty. Oh my goodness.
You just need to do it every day. My hair.
I was definitely wanting like a really soft, sophisticated look. And I think these are gorgeous. I think they look like you belong in a magazine.
Oh, I appreciate that. And everybody, all the other ones I've seen should have had more than just me here, because I've seen you do a lot of amazing things
Thank you.
for people. And what's your main focus? What photography do you usually do? Like for who?
I do mostly photograph women, whether it's headshots or just really gorgeous pictures to give to their husbands as a present. I do mostly women. But this right now, of course, because it's Christmas time, I'm getting a lot of families right now. So this is sort of like a family season for me, but that's good too. I like families as well.
What about headshots? Because one of my guy friends yesterday, last night, just asked me, "Is Alicia got headshots?" And I said, "Well, she's really good at all the women I've seen, but I know I didn't see a lot of men on your wall. So are you?"
I
do. I
do headshots for men as well.
Do you put their makeup on though?
No.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I need to do though. You're right. I need to get into that.
Well, yeah, because I mean they need makeup more than we do.
No, they don't.
Sometimes. Okay, so you're gonna get into like doing the man makeup.
Like I even did my accountant's office recently, and so I did headshots for everybody in the office, as well as like group photos of the office. I did pictures of the staff around the office.
Wow.
So that was a lot of fun, and there were obviously men there as well.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun, and I would be happy to do more of that. Just more pictures of people like in their work environments. We could do environmental portraits, and maybe action shots where it's like it looks like they're working, but maybe staged. So it's like, a little more control of the situation.
I wish we had a before picture right before you did my makeup, because I had the worst bags under my eyes before, and you even said something.
Well, we all get them, especially like depending on the lighting, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't know, I think I heard a long time ago, maybe I'm totally wrong, but we'll get like dark circles due to allergies, and like I feel like we're like the allergy capital of the world.
So you're really good with highlighting that.
Get dark circles under our eyes. Yeah, I mean, I don't like dark circles or
but
bags
is
under my
that
eyes.
a practice?
So.
Because sometimes, you look great makeup-wise here, and then you take the photos, and it's like all no way. So it's like you really made your makeup match the photos. So how do you do that? Did you know then and there too? Because you put a lot of makeup on that kind of makeup.
Yeah,
it looks super natural on there. So that's one of your talents, is matching it?
Well, I think it's kind of neat, because I think being a photographer has changed the way I do makeup. You know what I mean?
Really? Okay.
I know what I'm going to be fixing in Photoshop otherwise, right?
Nice.
So I try to think.
I never thought of it like that.
I try to think like start to finish, okay, what's going to work out for the final product, and also what's going to save me time, so if I do the makeup a certain way, it's going to save me time in retouching later. Although your skin is so beautiful, like there was...
Oh, thanks, girl.
Like the retouching was not a lot.
Just the bags. Other than that.
Well, and I think with the lighting and everything too, lighting makes a big difference as far as under eye circles and things like that.
Well, that was just sleep deprivation, but
you were really tired that day, weren't you?
Yeah, that's when I was doing boot camp. So
but she was such a good sport, and she let me take pictures even though she was absolutely exhausted. And we had a good time hanging out and talking.
Yeah, it's a great time. What a good job.
It's fun because it's kind of like a girls' night out too. So many times we think, oh, there's nothing to do in Fresno, Well, you could come get your picture taken.
Well, another good thing, gifts. So you do like gift certificates and gift cards if people want to get it.
I haven't done gift certificates yet, but I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. Yeah,
and it's 140 typically starting for
the session. Yeah, and then if you're looking at about 5 retouched images, that's $350 for 5 retouched images. And I'll do individual prints, that are framed, not framed, but matted and in a box, or books. Books are really popular. A lot of people just end up wanting a book with their pictures in it.
So what's your favorite to do? Is it the weddings or is it the one-on-ones? I like the one where my head's
right?
I love how you're debuting this in front of me.
Surprise you a little bit. I like one-on-one a lot just because I think I'm more of a one-on-one kind of a person. You know what I mean? I think I'm more of an introvert, so I do like just that kind of environment. I can get a little overwhelmed with a ton of people around, so I think I really enjoy.
Well, the Christmas photos must be crazy because people get the dog in there and the baby that nobody's smelling at the same time. Is that a challenge?
It's really hard. Little kids are really hard, but they eventually, with enough time and patience, they come around, and then before you learn what it takes to get them to pay attention and smile. And of course, mom and dad, they know their kids, so they know what it takes to get their kid to pay attention. But it is harder, Whereas with grown women, it's kind of a slower pace, really, because you can try this and then try this and then try this. You know what I mean? And they can keep tweaking it until it's perfect. So if I enter into a competition, it's going to generally be a grown up because I was able to fine tune that picture so that I felt comfortable sending into competition because I try to enter competitions here and there.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the biggest challenge of being a photographer? Is it the lighting? Because I notice your pictures are is that what makes it better than other photos I've seen?
I do love lighting. I love controlling the lighting. So I don't do a lot of pictures outside because elements just affect, you know what I mean? You might like the background outside, but then the sun's in the wrong place. You know what I mean? And you can't move the sun and you can't move your background very well. So you have to, I don't know, kind of pick a different background that maybe you don't like as much, So there are things outside that you can't change. You can bring lights outside, which is great, but then you're carrying lights around outside. I don't know. In the studio, it is a lot more convenient.
And you have the control.
Yeah, and there's just more control. It's kind of like when you're just used to working in your environment. It's just easier. It's quicker. You know your space. You know your lights. You know your settings. And outside, when you go outside, there's just so many more variables. But I would like to get more into some outdoor photography because I know we have some really cool locations and it would be fun. It would be fun to try to create something dramatic and different try to see a part of town in a way that maybe nobody else has seen it and photograph it in a way that nobody's photographed it.
I wish you would have brought those pictures of your kids with the circus and all that.
I do love really kind of crazy creative pictures with my kids and stuff. We have one that looks like they're kind of spy kids, and
so your kids are props, little model props for you.
Yeah. I've done a Stranger Things photo shoot with my daughter because she looks like Millie Bobby Brown, and
can she come on? By the way, put that homeschool shyness.
I know, right? Yeah.
Come on, and say hi.
She looks like a You want to come over?
She's just so cute because you guys look so much alike. It's like mother and daughter.
This is my daughter. This is Emma.
So how old are you, Emma?
I'm 12.
And so, are you going to take after the family business?
Maybe.
I got to see how good that picture you were. Is it fun though, the lights? You help out on a lot of that?
Yeah, sometimes.
She actually does really, really good photos for weddings. So she'll be doing a lot of photojournalistic stuff, and she's capturing things from a different angle than, say, when her dad's the lead photographer, she's somewhere else, and she ends up with these amazing angles and coming up with these really precious moments during the wedding.
Do you ever put your input in? Well, if you did this will be better. Do you ever get to do anything like that?
Not really, but But yeah, sometimes they'll get ideas for photographing like the wedding rings or like the bride's shoes and so that sort of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go Emma. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's gonna, either way, she doesn't have to become a professional photographer if she doesn't want to, but we kind of figured we might as well teach her the things that we know. You know, if these are
Right.
skills we have, we do want to pass it on to our kids, and they can do with it what they want, you know.
Right.
So I've got my kids learning how to use Photoshop, and yeah. Next will be hair. She's going to learn how to do hair next.
Nice. The hair and makeup, is that included in the 140 or is that
No,
separate? Okay,
that's
so
a
how much
separate
is
fee.
that?
When I do hair and makeup for a photo shoot, I charge $75.
For
And
both, for both, okay.
that's less than I charge for an event because I'm not, like, the makeup really only has to last during the time of the photo shoot. So event makeup is longer because there's more skin prepping and things like that. And so it ends up costing a little bit more. But for just a photo shoot, it's usually about $75 for hair and makeup.
So have you ever done like a whole bridal party where you do the bride, the bridesmaids, and everybody?
I do that not very often. I kind of got out of that for a while, and I'm just now getting back into doing hair and makeup for weddings. I generally don't like the pressure of all of that on me, like for such a short amount of time. So I'll bring a team of women
that
with
makes
me.
sense.
Yeah. I've got a lot of friends in the business, and
Right.
I've got people that I love to work with, and we end up having a blast.
So
together.
the mix salon, everyone's got to go to the
Yes.
mix salon. It's far away. Well, for
It's
me,
far
but
away.
it was worth it. I've gone there a few times. I love it. I feel like I'm in a different,
I know.
environment because it's so pretty in there. You have different pictures. You have it's like the environment's just it's an ambiance.
I wanted a place that I wanted to work at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you have to be stuck there all day, so you might as well have pretty things.
Yeah, and I took all the elements of places I've been, like my favorite parts of each of the places that I've been in, and I tried putting them into my salon so that I just have the best of everything.
I feel relaxed in a home. Like I said, it's worth the commute of where is it again? West End
Bullard and Marks,
Yeah, Bullard
the
and
southeast corner, and the girls that work there. Oh my goodness, they're absolute gems.
Oh, they were fun. I love those
them.
girls. It's a great environment.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I love the hair and makeup. And so hair, really quickly, how much does it cost for like...
Well, a haircut's $55, a root touch-up and a haircut, for me, is $105. And most like highlights with a cut is about $130. But if you want something like that's going to take longer, be more expensive, the price does go up. And it mostly is based on like how complicated of a process it is, how much time is it going to take,
You have to
how
book
much
you way in
product.
advance, right?
Yeah, a lot of people are trying to get in right now. And it's like I'm cramming them in there, like I know Christmas is coming and everybody wants in. And so I do have a few spots open still, but I do prefer people to either like book like on the spot, like when I'm done with their appointment, book for the next appointment like a month in advance. But yeah, every now and then I will have I am squeezing people in last minute.
So the man that wants the headshots, should he call you now to book for a month later? Or is that the idea?
That would be awesome, actually. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay,
So a
well,
month
she
in
does
advance would be
headshots and
wonderful.
everything. And next time when you come on, the third time you come on the
I
show,
know.
bring the ambiance photos with the circus. And that was fun. But,
Like all my really crazy creative ones. Yeah, those are
but
really
I like
fun.
looking at me too at work. So.
You look gorgeous. Yeah. It's a fun way to kind of show them to you.
I know this is me seeing you for the first time. That's why my mom's like, you didn't approve them.
She didn't. I picked all of them.
Nice. Thanks so much for coming in, Alicia.
Thank you so much, Sparkle.
Never change, but it never came, baby. Wait, I think that I've seen your